Up, you guys. Don't mind my appearance. Period came ready to beat my ass this month. So I'm just in my cozies. I slept terribly last night. Look at my dark circles. Oh my god, that is so bad. I was up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't go back to sleep till like 6 in the morning. So I'm tired. But we're about to go to Walmart. I'm just in the mood to browse a Walmart. Which doesn't happen often.
Can you blow that out?
You literally could have blown it out right then. But yeah, we're about to go to the store. I'm literally just in like sweatpants and a sweatshirt because this is all I can give today. I've been literally on my computer all day just working, and now we're going to the store. Wow, it is so humid. That's how you know it's humid, when the camera like fogs up. It is about, does it say how hot the car is right now?
100.
100 degrees. So I look like cold weather. No, it is the exact opposite of cold weather, actually.
At the stop sign, turn left.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna go to the big Walmart. We went to the community Walmart a couple weeks ago. There's like a neighborhood Walmart, and they
That
just,
one's bad.
yeah, it just, I mean, all neighborhood Walmarts are. It's more for like groceries, like getting like quick things. It's not really like a super, right? Is it called Super Walmart? Yeah, it's not a super Walmart. So we're gonna go to the super Walmart.
Oh, you want some AC?
Yeah, I'm
You're
burning up.
constantly turning it off, moving it away.
I don't turn it off, I move it away from me. I'm going to try a new bread recipe. I don't think I said it in the vlog that's gonna go up today. Yeah, I don't think I said it, but my sister, so I told you guys Tyler ended up fixing the stove. We're hoping it like lasts, but who knows?
I just left it on 350 degrees.
Yeah, we fell asleep the other day and he baked brownies, and when I woke up the next day the oven was still on. I'm like, it made me feel like I was in New York, because you know how like,
yeah, we used to do that in the winter.
yeah. I woke up and the oven was still on, so I'm assuming he fixed it for good, but
Yeah, it's crazy. Huh?
no, it's like ridiculous. That's what breaks things,
What?
doing things like that.
You gotta break my shoulder.
So anyways, my sister, my older sister, one of my older sisters, she is the head of the maintenance department. So she like oversees the maintenance departments of all of a specific complex, like apartment complex in like all of Central Florida. So she oversees the entire maintenance department. So she called me and she was like, I know you guys, your stove broke. If you have to wait for the electric company to replace it, it might be a really long time because they might give you the runaround. So she was like, we are renovating a couple of units, or they're renovating units, and a couple of the stoves were gonna get replaced. So she was like, do you guys want to take one? She was like, it's free, you'll just have to clean it. So we went yesterday and we picked it up, and we have it in the garage. But aside from that, I don't know why I started talking about that. Oh, I started talking about that because of the bread I want to bake. I want to start baking again, especially now that our oven is fixed for now. And I want to make focaccia really, really bad. So I'm going to attempt focaccia tonight. Hopefully I have enough time. I need to look at the recipe again and see like how long the bread is supposed to proof and rise and all that stuff. But focaccia is generally pretty easy from all the recipes that I've seen. Like, it doesn't seem that much more difficult than regular bread that I always make. So I want to make that today. I need olive oil for it, so we're gonna grab olive oil while we're at Walmart. But other than that, I just want to look at like the decorations. And I was at Hobby Lobby this morning because I just wanted to feel some joy. So I went to Hobby Lobby and it felt like joy. It was so precious, and they had all of the fun ornaments out. I was looking at the food ornaments because you guys know we do a food ornament every year, and the one that I saw that I was like, this would be good, was the Mountain Dew can. I was like, that would be good because you guys know he loves Mountain Dew.
Too. The coffee cup.
Oh, the Greca?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Or
Oh, that was Anthropology. A gallon of milk would be funny, yeah. Because last year I bought a loaf of bread, so that was like my choice. So this year it's like one for him, like his symbolism. So I guess whichever one we find. The Greca was from Anthropology. The Mountain Dew can was from Hobby Lobby, obviously. That one was I think like $8. The one from Anthro was I think like 18. And then if we find a gallon of milk, we might be able to find one when like Target comes out with theirs, because they usually have pretty good ones. So yeah, I was just looking at the ornaments and they were bringing very, very many feelings of joy. I didn't get any though, because I was like, I'm not shopping for that. I did just get some stems because all the stems were 40% off. So I got some stems because I mentioned that I wanted to add another like batch of stems somewhere in the house. So I think they were like $7.50 or something, $7, something like that. So it just put me like in the spirit, kind of. Stepping outside did not put me in the spirit. Hobby Lobby was very, very precious and sweet, and I saw so many cute ornaments. Like the only time I ever feel like the pull or the desire of kids, it's Christmas, because of like decorating for a kid for Christmas. Because like, okay, so these were all the foods, right? They had a lot. They had like burger, pizza, tacos, ice creams, sushi, sardines, pumpkin deviled. They had a lot of different ornaments. I like the gummy bear ones. And then they had just like sections of like cute kid things, like girly little things, and I was like, that would be so cute with like a little girl. And then they had so much of like the gingerbread. If I had a kid, that's the theme that I would do. I would do everything gingerbread house. Like they just had so much stuff, and like the Candyland type of vibe. It was so cute. But I didn't get anything. The only thing that I got were the stems, and then it just, I don't know, it just made me excited for Christmas, even though it's not even fall. It's giving me anxiety.
You're getting it. This guy's giving me anxiety.
Why am I braking?
Yeah, because you're driving the car.
That's why I'm asking. Like you're speaking to me.
No, I'm talking to this asshole.
He can't hear you.
You want me to honk so he can?
Stop. Pay attention.
I am paying
You just
attention.
looked at me and laughed.
Well,
I definitely have like PTSD from this damn accident that I was in,
Yeah,
because yeah, I get like really, really anxious in the passenger seat now. And you guys already know, because they watch the vlog. So even before this car accident, they were always like, oh my god, every time you're in the car with Tyler, I'm like freaking out, because you think that we're in freaking NASCAR or like Super Mario.
I warn you when I'm gonna do something. Sporty.
Dingo and sporty. So anyways, we're going to Walmart. We'll see you there.
Look at that garlic spread. A gallon of garlic spread. Look at that shit. Delicious.
Okay,
It's that garlic spread.
Oh, he's lit.
Shelf stable.
He's lit. Oh, yum. Shelf-stable garlic bread. These,
No, not garlic bread. Spread.
spread. These are the best croissants. The market side ones. So good. And these are
Churro
the
caramel.
yum caramel. Don't ever say caramel. This right here,
Blueberry cheesecake.
turtle French style cheesecake. This is crack, you guys. So good.
This one too.
Oh yeah, he really likes the chocolate mousse. Are you gonna get any?
Yeah, I guess I can get it now. Do you want one?
No, I'm okay. Look at that. No bake blueberry cheesecake. Yum. Yeah, they have fantastic desserts. It's true. Pan solal. My period has me miserable. Brioche. We love a brioche. We love a bread. Maybe. So they were just putting out a whole bunch of Olipops. I didn't even know they had Olipop at Walmart. And they have one called what is it? Ridge Rush. And that's their version of Mountain Dew. So he's like, you have to get it. So, got it. We're in the Taco Bell section where you can get like all the Taco Bell things. Actually, over here should be where the chili pepper thing is. But I don't know where they are. So these are the cans. I get any of the brands, it doesn't matter. There we go. There's that brand. I think last time I got this brand. And then
San Marcos.
you just need this. We're gonna grab those.
La Costeña.
He's on some shit today. The right. Walmart is so chaotic.
Yeah.
Like, it is extremely chaotic.
See if they have the smart start. They don't.
Movie theater, like, popcorn
Churros.
toppers. Ooh, yum. Dill pickle. Sour cream and onion, cheesy caramel corn. Wow, those sound so good.
Sour cream and onion. Cheesy jalapeno.
Garlic.
Oh, look, spray.
Yeah, that's right.
Spray. Garlic butter.
This is an experience. Tomato, onion, and vinegar. They have flavors like this in Europe. Like you know how I always get like weird flavored chips? They always have yum. Chili cheese fries.
Habaneros.
They already have Christmas stuff. I usually never buy Christmas stuff at Walmart. Not for any specific reason, I just don't. These are beautiful. These are $14.98. Really pretty. They have some super cute stuff. These glass trees. Cute. And Grinch stuff, which isn't really my... Ooh. This is a really, really beautiful tree. Those lights, too. Yeah, it's beautiful. 9 foot, $199. They have a lot of stuff out.
The crazy thing is, we have ceilings, like...
Yeah, we do. We have really high ceilings. I wanted to get these last year. Might get them this year. Like if I had a kid, I'd do all these, all the blow up things. And get him a bike for Christmas. What's up, you guys? Happy next day of the vlog. Man, I have to say my period's whooping my ass this month. Badly. It started off really weak and I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna have a really easy period. No. I am on no sleep and I have so much stuff to get done today that like I need to just like boom, 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 because I really want to be able to take a nap later. Like really bad, because I'm exhausted. I did not sleep at all. Again, I don't know if you can see my under eyes. It's starting to like make me a little crazy. But I just finished making my breakfast. I was up at like 6 a.m. and then I finally went back to sleep and I slept until around 9. I told Tyler, I was like, please just let me sleep for a little while longer, because it was not it last night. Between the dogs and my period, I just could not stay awake. I kept waking up. I woke up like every hour, like on the hour basically. which sucks. So I am looking for my workout clothes so I can get dressed real quick and just go do my walk. I don't even want to think about it. I just want to go. Like, get up, go, don't even think about it. And that's really how it has to be sometimes. Like, if you think about it too much, you'll think yourself out of it. Just get dressed, grab your headphones, and get out. Like, just go. So that is what I'm doing right now. And trust me, I don't have the energy. My cramps are pretty bad. My period's really heavy. Like, my flow is heavy. I don't want to do this. Like, I would rather stay in my pajamas and just be comfortable, but no. I am doing this because I know I should be. Your body deserves to move. If you have an able body that you can use your legs, all those things, do it for your health, do it for your mind, not even just for like how you want to look. Because I already know whenever I'm having like a hard mental just time, going on my walk helps every single time. And then I need to go to the post office. I need to return a pair of jeans that I bought yesterday. I bought a pair of jeans from Abercrombie because I saw a TikTok. A friend of mine sent me a TikTok and it looked like the jeans were like exactly what I was looking for, but they're still not long enough. So I need to see if they have them extra long, and if they don't, then I'm gonna return them. Because I like the jean, they're just not as long as I want them. They're long, but I want them extra long. So Phoebe is testing me today, like testing my patience so badly today. And I know it's because I'm on like barely any sleep, but she is being nuts today. You guys, it was so hot. I didn't even finish my 2 miles. Like, so hot. I have like, I don't know if you can see those tan lines. Yeah, that's from my workout shirt. Holy cow. So I just like soaked my hair. I washed it the other day and I never did anything to it because that was the day that I got my period and I was just like, I'm not doing my hair. So I just wet it and I'm gonna do it curly because the thought of putting heat on right now sounds terror. Like terror. I'm ready for the day. I desperately just needed to put a little bit of makeup on. I just put on concealer, bronzer, brow, mascara, and a lip. I needed to put something on because I was feeling like, ugh, just like yuck. So I'm hoping that this helps me just stay super productive. Usually when I put a little bit of makeup on and put on clothes, it makes me feel a little productive. So I just threw on this strapless shirt from Aritzia, my black jeans from H&M. Very simple because like I said, it is so freaking hot. And then I just have on some Puerto Rico chancletas on. I'm probably gonna change. But first things first is post office. Then it's Old Navy, which I'll try to take you guys in there. It shouldn't be busy because it's a weekday. I just have a couple of packages to drop off. Let me actually look and see if I can drop any more off and then we'll be on our way. So I just stopped. I had to put gas. So I did that really quickly and now I am on my way to the post office. I have a couple more orders for B&C that have to go out. So figured, my hair is hairing today. It's not clean hair because it was already like starting to get oily, but whatever. And it smells like the Way products, which all just smell so delicious. Do you guys, is seasonal depression, is that only for the season of winter? Like, this is a genuine question. And I know you guys are probably like, girl, you are always complaining about the heat. I really am. I really am. And what I need to do is change my environment because I hate the heat. I told Tyler I don't understand. He and I both are not fans of the heat. The heat like this. And like, you don't understand until you have been here how the heat in Orlando, Florida is. Miami's really freaking hot too. But specifically Orlando, because we don't have any water around us at all. Like, Orlando is dead smack in the middle of the state. There's no beach, no nothing. The air is just stagnant. It does not move and it's so humid. And I know it's humid and extremely hot in like like Miami and places like that too. But I live in Orlando, so that's the only place I could really talk about. Me and Tyler were talking about it, and we're like, why do we live in a place where the weather is so opposite of what we enjoy, when the weather really does control so much of the way that you feel? Like, it controls everything. And don't get me wrong, when it's like fall and winter, not even fall, I take that back, when it's winter here, like come like December, January, February, the weather is absolutely beautiful. It is basically like, so we basically get like spring and fall, but instead they come in winter, and basically all of it is in winter. We get all the changes in the winter. Like January, we'll have days that are really cold. Like we'll have days that are like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees. And then once it gets to like March, it starts getting to like 70 degrees, where it's like the most beautiful warm weather. But then once it hits like May, it's really bad, you guys. Like, it's really, really, really bad. And it's not a bad of like, oh, it's just really hot. It is unbearable to do anything outside. The same way that it kind of is when you live anywhere that's up north when it's the winter time. You don't want to go outside because it's too cold. Like, what are you going to do outside? That is exactly how it feels here. It is too hot to do anything outside. Unless you're in a pool or something, it's too hot. The days feel so long because you can't catch a break from how hot it is, kind of like how it is in any cold climates. Like, the days feel so long because it gets dark so early that it just feels like nighttime all the time. But I really think that I get seasonal depression in the summer. I am not happy in the summer. Here in Orlando summer. I am miserable, I'm cranky, I don't want to do anything. Like, I'd rather just stay home and inside, which is crazy because I have a pool. But it is literally so hot that even being in the pool, you're like, oh my God, like if the sun is hitting you, you're dying. Like, it's so hot. Okay, I'll stop complaining now. I'm gonna go inside, drop off these 2 packages, and then we'll be back. Okay, quick, easy. Oh, there's a Dollar Tree right across the street, and I mentioned to you guys, Dollar Tree has a lot of good little seasonal things, usually every year. Things that you will find on like Amazon and like places like Target for so much more expensive. It's actually crazy. Like yesterday we saw creepy cloth at Walmart and it was like $8. I was like, absolutely not. They have that at dollar store for $1. Well, $1.25 now, but so I just want to stop in and just see what they have. I don't necessarily need anything, like really at all, like I mentioned to you guys. If they have creepy cloth, I might get like 1. But other than that, I don't really need anything. I have, you guys saw my huge collection of decor that I have. So I don't need anything. And then from there, we're gonna go to Old Navy, which is in a plaza, like on the other side of my house. And in that plaza, they also have Marshalls. So maybe we'll pop in there just to pop in, like just to see what they have. But again, I definitely don't need anything. I'm switching up my, not switching up, but I'm doing a slightly different, what are you doing? Like, go. Oh God. Like, I don't understand why you're just sitting there. Oh my God, this car is stupid. Whoever's in it. Let me tell them to go because they're dumb. Go. Go. Oh my God. You're dumb. Told you to go, you're stupid. God, people are morons. Anyways, I want to do something a little bit different for Christmas this year. Usually we just do a tree obviously in the living room. This last year, I really wanted to get a second tree, but it just didn't end up working out. Like, we just didn't end up doing it. So this year, now that we have the bar up, I want to put a tree in the bar with all of the funky ornaments that we have, like all the food ornaments, the collectible ornaments that we always bring, like the really funny, fun ornaments. I want those to go into the bar because the bar is more of like a quirky looking bar. Sorry, I'm like so paranoid of like everything going around me. I'm constantly like looking around at everybody. So I want to get another Christmas tree to put in the living room, and on that Christmas tree I want it to be very beautiful, just like beautiful and glamorous and classy and like just really, really, really pretty. And like, I love traditional Christmas, like that's my favorite theme ever, like very traditional looking. So I want to add to that traditional and bring a lot of like the glitz and the glamour of Christmas. I really want to add tinsel this year, but with my animals, I don't know if it's going to work. I really don't. And I want to like deck the tree out with tinsel. I want lots of like sparkle and like glass, like not glass. I don't know if I could put glass because again, my animals, but like really pretty, clear, crystally, just sparkly, glitzy, glamorous ornaments to go with like the red bows. And like I think I'm gonna do red wrapping again. That's what I did last year and I loved it. So yeah, so I'm in front of Dollar Tree, so let's go in there. Everywhere is putting out the Christmas stuff already. Candle trees, the bottle brush. Ribbon. Nothing that I need though. Okay, Dollar Tree didn't really have anything. Everything is just obviously like it's cheaper, like it's $1, but it's just very cheapy feeling. Like, I don't know, I feel like I would buy stuff like that and end up throwing it away every year, and I don't like doing that. Like, I like to buy shit that I'm gonna have and just use every single year for the holidays. And maybe like sometimes add 1 thing or 2 things or 3 things, sometimes 5 things, yeah. Now we're off to Old Navy. The only thing that they had that I thought was cute, they had like a lace table runner that was like black, and that was pretty just overall because it was black and lacy, but didn't need it. Like if you're having like a party or a get together or something, then yeah, but other than that, don't really need it. Once I'm done with these errands, I'm going to go home and just get to work. I have to finish a lookbook, which I think I mentioned to you guys, and submit it. I submitted one of them yesterday, which I think is pretty much all good to go, which is great. And then I just have to submit the second one. I've been really busy with work. I'm really, really grateful for it. Like, really grateful for it. You have no idea, but hopefully more come. They are the Wow wide legs. I had to size up 2 sizes. I have never been or ever had to buy a size 10 in a jean in my entire life, but I had to size up to a size 10 because they were just really, really tight. And I wanted them to be really loose and long. You guys know the long jeans that I'm looking for. And these are really long, but when I got home and I put boots on, they still weren't as long as I wanted them to be. So those I think are just like regular length. I would have needed to get them in a long, like a tall. So yeah, I will see you guys over there. All right, Old Navy, here we go. Okay, they didn't have the long, so I just returned them because I'm not gonna keep something I'm not gonna wear. He was like, oh, I can order them for you online. I was like, I can just order them myself, honestly. Like, it's fine. He was really nice though. So I just made $30. Woo! To search for these jeans. I think what I really need to do is just buy the Abercrombie. They have like a high waist, wide leg jean in extra long. That's just what I need to do because I know I love how those jeans fit everywhere else, like aside from just like the length and the leg and the fact that I can order another length. I need to just do that instead of just trying all these different jeans that are just not working. Okay, now we are off to Marshall's. It's literally 2 stores down. This is like my favorite plaza. When I was living downtown, I would come to this plaza for everything because it has, I bring you here all the time. It has Sprouts, Big Lots, Old Navy, Marshall's, Ulta, Ross, Hobby Lobby, Starbucks. I haven't been to Starbucks in so freaking long at this point, but did I say Bath and Body Works? It has Bath and Body Works. It has so much. It has a Foot Locker. So we're just gonna go in. What are my steps at? 5,200. I definitely need to do another walk later tonight. Ooh, and a parking just opened up. Hell yeah. So let's see if there's anything fun in there. If I find anything fun, I'll let myself spend, let me see. I specifically took out cash so that I don't use, so I don't go over a certain amount. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wow, my last dollar is like with the card. Oh, 30. So that is my budget. $30. I cannot spend anything else, anything more. And it has to be like something that I'm like, oh my God, I have to have this, or I've been looking for this. If not, we're not getting it. That is my budget. Will not be using my debit card. Still have my same bag. This color is really cute. Look at how beautiful. Wow. So pretty. Some guy walking on the street cursing like a lot. Let me take my ass home. It's too hot to be out here anyway. I cannot wait to show you guys what I got. I can't remember if I showed a clip of them, but I saw 2 things that I wanted. These glasses and then this sweatshirt. That's really, really cute. I might go back and get it one day. We'll see. If they have it next time I come, I'll get it. If not, then cool. It said, I forgot to show you guys, but it was a dark, dark, dark olive green. Or not olive green, like hunter green. And it said like girls nightclub or something, and it had like a martini on one side. It was really cute. It was like a little varsity t-shirt or sweatshirt. And I don't have any sweatshirts really, but the glasses that I got are stunning. Now that I'm back home, let me show you guys what I got. I spent $13 because I donated to, I don't remember what it was, I think Children's Cancer. So it brought my total up $1. But originally I only spent 12. And these are so unique and so beautiful. I was like, and I can't remember if I showed them to you guys or not. You guys, this is gorgeous. And you guys already know how I'm about glassware. You guys already know. And I was sitting there and I was like, damn, like, I have glassware for Halloween, but I don't really have anything that's like dark and moody for fall. I have a couple, but not too many. So I saw these and I just thought these would be absolutely perfect. They are so beautiful. And you guys know how I feel about like this. I don't even know how to describe that, but I just thought this would be so pretty for like a martini, for champagne, for some sort of cocktail that needs a coupe. And these were $5.99. I don't even know what brand these are. I don't know, but they're beautiful. So that's all I got. Very happy with that purchase. Today I'm also going to attempt making some focaccia bread. Let me close the door. I bought yeast yesterday. I didn't end up making it yesterday because it just got a little bit too late, and bread, with the amount of time that it has to like sit and rise and then proof, and then you have to stretch it, and then you have to proof it again, and then you have to let it rise and all that. I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it today. So I think I'm going to bake some bread shortly. I just wanna get into some comfy clothes. I have to clean this surface, and then I just need to make sure that I have all the ingredients, which I'm pretty sure I do. And then I'm going to start like making it, like start the dough, and then as it rises, I'm gonna get some work done. So I'm gonna change real quick. I'm gonna put these in the sink so that I can are these dishwasher safe? They are, perfect. And then we'll be attempting some bread today. I have a new Olipop flavor to try. And just guess whose idea this was, because it wasn't mine. Tyler, you guys know he loves Mountain Dew. He was like, you have to get the Mountain Dew one. So. Today's Olipop pour of the day is Ridge Rush, which is the Mountain Dew. I'm not a Mountain Dew drinker, so. We'll see. I just made my lunch. I've been eating this like little wrap. Oh, it's not that little. It has shredded chicken that I made in the crock pot, a little bit of low-fat shredded cheese, a bunch of pico, and then the sauce that I told you guys about in my last vlog, with the chipotle and the sour cream and all that. Oh, this has been like my hyperfixation. It's so good. Sorry, it's a little dark over here. It's not bad. I mean, it tastes like Mountain Dew. I don't really drink soda at all. So the last thing I'm gonna do is pick Mountain Dew. So good. Let's get this bread going, shall we? First, I need to clean my surface because I usually work from my counter. I'm trying to see what angle. This is probably the better angle for you guys because it's like super wide. I have my yeast out. Let me spray this down. Clean it all up. I wish I had Lysol wipes, but this is disinfecting, so. I'm seriously exhausted, you guys. It's so funny because like my luteal phase this month, like it, you know, I was tired and I was grouchy and those things, but I wasn't like overly emotional or anything like that, or like super, super, super tired. And I think it's like all hitting me now. Doesn't help that I just haven't been sleeping well, but man, this period is whooping my ass. Usually day 3, it's like I barely even feel like I'm on my period anymore. Like usually it's just day 1 and 2, but it's day 3 and it feels like day 2. Okay, we are clean. So let's get all of the ingredients. As always, I will leave the video that I am referencing down below because I don't know how to do this shit by heart. Here, I have a sifter. My best friend bought me a sifter. I don't know where it is, but I have one. Oh, there it is. She bought this for me for Christmas, for like holiday baking. Okay. I'm just gonna do a plain focaccia. I don't wanna try anything crazy. I just wanna see how the process goes so that whenever I am ready to start like adding things, I already kind of know what to do, essentially. Take off my ring.
Want to make
And my and I also know I'm gonna need olive oil, so I have my olive oil here, my measuring cup here. Let's see.
focaccia all in the same day and
420 milliliters. And you're supposed to use filtered water, so. Okay, that was 364, and I have to do, I think, 420. Might be able to fit it all in there. So essentially probably almost 2.5 cups. Ooh. So 420 milliliters of,
instant yeast.
pretty sure it needs to be warm.
All in the same day, and this is how you do it.
Yeah.
So you
Warm
start
water.
with warm water.
So I'm gonna microwave this for a couple seconds.
Okay.
420 milliliters of warm water into the bowl. Okay, 6 grams. Hopefully all this doesn't get stuck.
Yeast, honey, extra virgin olive oil, fine.
Maple syrup, so shit, that was too much. Olive oil. And a whisk.
Water, instant yeast.
More. Perfect, 156. All right, bread flour is in.
Sea salt and whisk right together. Then add in your bread flour and mix. Your dough may look wetter than my dough.
I shouldn't have done this with a whisk.
Dad, what are you doing? Like you jumped up and turned the lights on.
I think that's a good sign that we need the mixer.
I also need a bread scraper. Okay. So we're gonna let this rest. I'm gonna cover it. and let it rest. And I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Okay guys, we're back.
Then do some stretch and fold.
Stretch and fold. I don't know how long you're supposed to do those for, but why not? Never even done a stretch and fold before, but I'm assuming it's as literal as it's called. A stretch and a fold. And she didn't even say how many. She just said do some stretch and folds. Okay. This recipe, this bread better come out good because I don't like the way she's saying her recipe. Do some stretch and folds, okay? For a minute, for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes. Just a couple. Let's see. All right. Okay, it rose again. That's good. Here it is. Okay, so we're doing more freaking stretch and folds and then covering it again. So, but it's at least definitely starting to look like bread dough. I think I'm supposed to cover it after this for like an hour and 15 minutes or something. 30 minutes, start. Cover. So this is gonna sit for a while. It's not gonna be ready for a long time. So I think once it gets close to like when, maybe like 10 minutes are left, I'll prep the baking dish. And then I guess we'll put it to bake. All right, you guys, the hour and a half has passed. I have not opened this up. Oh, it's huge. Yay, okay, that's really good. Okay, we don't have parchment paper, so I'm gonna let this sit for a little longer so we can go to the store real quick because I need parchment paper. And then we'll be back. All right, we just got back from the store getting some parchment paper. So, apparently, what we gotta do next is take a look. So it says to use a metal tray. It says that glass and ceramic don't let the heat, I guess, like go throughout the like an easy way. So it says to put olive oil on the base of the tray. And then more parchment paper, or parchment paper on top, and then I have to put more olive oil.
And about 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Then tip your dough into the tray.
You tip my dough into the tray. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Cover and proof for an hour and a half. Then drizzle with olive oil and dimple it. You're gonna add any toppings you'd like and line it places to the tray and so the soup bag is done. Cover and proof for an hour and a half. Then drizzle with olive oil tray with
Fold it. Okay, battery died, so I just had to switch it really quickly, but I just flipped it over. There it is right there. And now I have to cover it. Oh, yeah, I definitely did that myself. So now it says to cover it and let it sit for another hour and a half. So this is why I feel like bread takes so long, and it's not because of the baking and it's not because of the mixing. It's literally because of how many times you have to let it sit. So now.
I thought we weren't using this for cleaning.
I wasn't, I was using it to cover the loaf. So this should be like massive by the time I'm done. I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna clean all the stuff I just used actually. And we'll see how it goes in an hour and a half. So that means, geez, it's about to be, it's 6 right now, so 7:30. This won't be ready to like even look at. Really quickly guys, while I'm letting my bread proof, I'm starting to make dinner. I cut myself really bad. It's like itchy because it burns. I figured I would show you guys really quickly how I make my pollo guisado. My recipe though is so basic. Like my mom makes it completely different. Because you're technically supposed to use like drumsticks and like the bone, like bone-in chicken, but I just prefer not to. I just prefer to use chicken breast, which is not the way you traditionally make it. Like traditional pollo guisado, you use like parts of the chicken that have the bone in it. So the legs, the drumsticks, the thigh, all that, but with the bone in. Obviously the bone gives it a lot of flavor. I just don't feel like eating around the bone, if I'm gonna be completely honest. So I always just use chicken breast. Pollo guisado also is supposed to use carrots in it. Like you're supposed to put peas, carrots, and potatoes as like your 3 vegetables that go in it. I just use whatever I have. So sometimes I have potatoes, sometimes I have peas and carrots, sometimes I only have peas. I just use whatever I have. Obviously the carrots make it so yummy. Like I love it with carrots in it. But pollo guisado I make when I just want something comforting and something like kind of soupy and cozy with rice on the side. So like the way that I'm showing you right now, or the way that I'm going to show you, is not the traditional way that Puerto Ricans make it anyway. I know that some people add brown sugar, or they brown sugar before they put it in. I know some people add wine. There's so many different variations of it. It really just depends on what ingredients I have on hand and my lazy, like where I'm feeling. Today, I'm actually using chicken that I already cooked in the crock pot. So it's even gonna be more different because the chicken is already like kind of shredded and all that, but I have the chicken, so I'm just gonna use it. So I'm gonna wait. I have my rice cooking right now. I have it like about to start boiling. Once my rice is like good where I can put it on low and start turning on the pollo guisado, I'll show you guys really quick how I make it. It's the way that I'm gonna make it today is gonna be extremely easy because I don't have carrots. I think I have peas, I have to check. I do have potatoes, so I'm gonna cut up potatoes for it, and the chicken is already cooked. So it's gonna be like a lazy way of making it, but it's still gonna be yummy and delicious. Okay, my rice is pretty much like the water's all evaporated, so I'm just gonna mix this up. And put the tapa. I waited a little long. Usually I can get all the rice up from the pot, but I was outside, so. Okay, now for this bad boy. You always gotta start off with some oil, so I'm gonna use some avocado oil spray. And this part, a lot of you guys might not have. This is sofrito. Any like Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, I know you guys probably have it. I don't know if like Colombians or like South Americans use this, but I know like Caribbeans, we use it. This is the base of all of our dishes. I talk about it every single time I make Spanish food and I show you guys, because I know not everyone that follows me is Caribbean. So yeah, this is something that you essentially get from your grandmother, your mother, your aunt, an elder in the family, because they make it better. And this is essentially a massive blend of every single herb you can think of, like peppers, onions, garlic, cilantro, culantro, oregano, recao, sweet peppers. There's just so much in here, and this is what flavors all of our food. So like the smell of this is what smells like Puerto Rican food to me. Like it smells so good. And I just take some, and again, this is like what we flavor our food with, and I just like pour it right in. My sister thankfully just made a batch, so I'll be getting some from her because I'm about to be out. And if you don't have access to this, my biggest tip would be to get a little bit of bell pepper, a little bit of onion, some cilantro, some garlic, like cloved garlic, some oregano, and put it in a blender and like finely chop it. It's not the same. It will never be the same, but you need this flavor palette basically. So I was sitting outside and I just got attacked by mosquitoes. But I feel like you need this, and there's no other substitute. And the ones from the grocery store are disgusting. Like, I know Goya sells one, and I think another brand sells them like frozen. Disgusting. I bought them once because I was desperate and I didn't have any like that I could grab quickly. Oh my god. After that I was like, I'll just make myself a tiny little batch at home, and I literally just grabbed like a whole bunch of herbs, bell peppers, onions, every single thing that I could, that I knew that I could make it with, and I made just like a tiny little batch, and it worked. Like, it worked fine. It wasn't exactly the same, but it worked okay. So that would be my biggest tip, because nothing else compares. Like, nothing. So while that is cooking, how much longer do we have on our bread? 50 minutes. I'm gonna grab my potatoes. Normally I would have already put my chicken in there to cook, because I like to put my chicken to cook first, and then I'll put all the other toppings or all the other add-ons, but the chicken's already cooked. So I'm just gonna take some red potato. You can do white potato, you can do whatever potato you want. We always have red potatoes on hand. So I'm just gonna rinse them. And I just cut them into like cubes. Very important part. I will not make pollo guisado. A lot of the other things I'll skip. Like, if I don't have carrots, I'll be like, fine, I'll still make it without them. If I don't have peas, I'll still make it without it. But the potatoes is like the most necessary part. Like, you need the potatoes because it makes it like very stewy. And I know this might seem like a very fall type dish, but we eat this shit year round over white rice and some avocado. Oof. It's literally like a comfort meal for us. And I'm just gonna put this into the pot. And we're gonna let these cook up just a little bit. I think I have peas. I'm gonna check if I do, because I'm gonna add some if I do. I do. Some sweet garden peas. So I'm just gonna add like a handful of these. If this had carrots, it would be even better. Oh my god, it's so, the way that the carrots get sweet, it is crap. It's so good. This is also really good with tostones. I just don't feel like making a million different things right now, but ooh, so good. The smell of sofrito cooking, amazing. You also need a can of tomato sauce. You don't need the whole can. You just need tomato sauce. So, and I eyeball everything. I know that is not helpful at all. I know, trust me, I know. But I don't know, I just go with the spirit of my ancestors and they tell me when to stop. So I'll show you how much I put, but I don't know if that'll be helpful. I would say maybe like 2 tablespoons. That was way more than 2 tablespoons. Maybe, that was maybe like a 1/4 cup. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah. Because we're gonna add a couple things to that anyway. There we go. So I'm just gonna let this get cooking a little bit. And you have to eat this with avocado too. There is no other way. You have to have it with avocado. I'm drinking a little bit of wine. I'm having our daily cab. This is an organic Cabernet from California. I really, really like this a lot. This is under $10 and it's made out of organic wine. You do have to finish it within 1 day though. So it's like I have to finish this between today and tomorrow, which is gonna be kind of hard because I've only been having like a glass if I have any wine throughout the week. You know what, I'll pour some in my... Gives it a nice little flavor. Which my mom sometimes does that with white wine. I'm gonna add all the seasonings now. You would traditionally use na sofrito sazon, but that is terrible for you. Like, it's so bad for you. So I just supplement a ton of seasonings that will give some color. So I'm just going in and putting a shit ton of seasoning. So I'm gonna use minced onion, onion powder, cumin, chili powder, garlic powder. Put all the seasonings in here. And I just need paprika. Paprika. Actually, we're gonna put some oregano. Again, traditionally you would use sazon packets, but that shit is so bad for you. It has so much like red 40 and all that. So I have the original achote, what makes it orange. Where is it? I had some like straight from Puerto Rico. I don't know where I put it. Unless I threw it away. I don't know. Anyways, okay. So now we're gonna add water. Because again, this is gonna be like a stew. So, water. I don't know how much that was. I guess as watery as you like it. I'm adding this so that I can add the salt. I didn't do that yet. And then this is the chicken that I'm gonna use. Like I said, I pre-cooked this in the crock pot yesterday, so I'm just gonna take it and just throw it right in. It's just gonna soak up all the flavor. Normally I just cut my chicken into cubes and that's how I use it, but like I said, traditionally that is not how you do it. You do it with a whole chicken and you put like all the bones, and it is so good. I just don't feel like doing it myself. Okay. A little bit more. How hungry are you?
Normal amount.
So nice. Should bring this over here. So this is what it ends up looking like. And then, like I said, avocado is an absolute must.
Now you're going to fold the dough
Okay.
into thirds.
I'm watching the video.
Like shape. Then slide it lengthways into the tray and flip it up.
So we're gonna drizzle.
You gotta preheat that oven if you're gonna pop it in.
I have to dimple it now, guys. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, you guys, this looks so cool. You probably can't really see it well, but you're supposed to be able to put whatever toppings you want. People put jalapenos, cheddar. You can put like tons of things, but I'm just gonna go super basic and I'm gonna do the flaky sea salt that I have. So this has garlic and salt like in it. And then I'm also, I hope this is still good. It's just seasoning, so it should be. This is the Italian style, it's hard to see, sorry. Sofrito Italian blend. It is so good. And I've made it with bread before, so let me try that. I hope this comes out good. Okay. Okay, here's what it looks like, guys. It looks beautiful. So you can see the dimples in there. So I'm just letting the oven preheat right now to 430, and then you're only supposed to bake it, I think, for 18 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 18 to 23 minutes. The timer just went off, but it's not looking as like crispy as I want, so I'm leaving it in for a couple more minutes because obviously it all depends on your stove. Like everybody's oven works differently. So I just left it in so that it can keep browning. And it gets. Oh, I'm gonna have to call Tyler. Gorgeous, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Stunning. I gotta call him.
Oven's off, huh? Ooh, that's it.
The bread, yeah, I know. That, oh my god, that's beautiful.
Hot.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot.
What? Oof. That inside, you guys,
It looks light.
gorgeous. Oh my god. I feel like we need like olive oil. We need, we make a little dippery.
Oh yeah, that's super light.
Hold on. Hush up, Miley Ray. Do you have balsamic vinegar? Okay.
You feel it?
Yeah, I did. Wait, I gotta get our reaction.
The crust
Okay.
on the bottom, perfect. It's like a breadstick.
I was just gonna say that. So imagine it's stuffed with cheese. You have to cheers me. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Cheers. Can you use some salt?
A little bit of salt, but I also like got so much balsamic that
The salt on the top is good too. Like I can taste it when I get like crunch
and there's more salt in the dough.
in the dough. But the texture,
It's very light, flaky. This is like white bread, a loaf of white bread texture, like soft like that.
once I get the salt from the top that hits, that's when it's like really, really good.
Yeah, good stuff. It's tough because salt is like such a hard thing to.
Especially with
You
baking.
don't, you don't normally wouldn't want to overdo it. but
Right. Okay, I put a little salt in the oil. But I think next time I make it, I'll just add a little bit more salt. But also, like, if I were making it, like, let's say with Parmesan on top, or like assorted cheese, it wouldn't need more salt.
The one that you showed me, like, where they're really folding the... Even still, I think if you would have just folded the toppings into it, I think it would have been...
It said, well, the recipe, it said to top it at the end.
But if these, if these flavors and that, so the salt that's on top is in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
That texture is fire. Like the
bake was perfect. Like it cooked the perfect amount of time at the perfect temperature. The bottom, look how golden. Like I literally took this and you could pull out all the soft part and yeah. And who doesn't love fresh baked bread? That's like my favorite part of some restaurants. It's like,
yeah.
this with like a burrata.
Some tomatoes. That crunch is...
Shit, you honestly could smash that down flatter and made a pizza into that.
Wow, I like this more than any of the other breads I've made.
Yeah, I think this is the best one yet. Texture-wise.
Like this tastes like...
It's the best texture, taste, and like bake-wise. And yeah, I think those are like the three main. What else do you need to...
That crunch.
You know, baby likes some crunch.
If it just had a little bit more salt.
I can see how a sourdough focaccia would be fire.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. This bread, ten out of freaking 10. It's so good. I really think it just needs a little bit of salt on the inside. But it's so... Like, Tyler popped out the inside of one. The inside of one. I have to clean up all this mess now. So I'll be ending this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave this recipe link down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.